Here's my outfit. This is empty. Hello, good morning. It's a brand new day. Should I take my mask off so we can see what I'm talking about? Hello. Yeah, so we're getting ready to go back to school yet again. Today I have to go pick up my textbooks and take my ID photo, which feels completely stupid since I'm not even going to be at school. So why do I need an ID? Technically, my appointment was yesterday, but I woke up 2 minutes before I had to be there because my alarm didn't ring. So I rescheduled for today, so hopefully they will let me in. My hand looks like a claw, Here's my outfit. I'm wearing, oh, I should tell you where it's from. This jumper is from Forever 21. It's like burgundy with stripes. Oh, let there be light. Dun, dun, dun. And this top is from Nordstrom's, I think. Nordstrom's. I don't know what the brand is though. And here's my outfit. And then of course I have my mask. I made this one. It has some music notes. This is like the worst close-up possible. And I'm really nervous because we have to take our masks off to take our photo, and my friend already went. She went on the first day and today's the fourth day, and she said there was no social distancing, there was nobody monitoring anything, so I'm really worried. But we're just gonna take deep breaths. Oh, and the other part is my headphones broke. So I can't just put in my headphones and pretend I can't hear anybody and stay 6 feet away because my earphones broke. Boys, when it comes to boys, little ways to flirt and flounce. I'll show you what shoes to wear. We're not packing that. Who am I kidding? How to fix your hair. I want to be early, but not too early, because last time I was 15 minutes early, but I was the first session, so it was okay to be early. But now I'm the second session, and I don't know if they're gonna let me in if I'm too early. And I don't know where I would stand if they wouldn't let me in, so here's the look we're working with. Can you work it, work it, work it? Also, my hair is down, which is a whole new struggle and challenge. I've been drinking a lot of water lately, which is great, but it's also a conundrum because then I have to use the restroom every 30 minutes because I'm drinking so much, which is great. I love it for me. But also, that works when we're at home, but not when we're at school. Something I forgot to include. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm walking on the main street now. But yeah, both of my parents are working today, so they had to take the cars. So even if I did know how to drive, I couldn't drive because they have the cars. And this is designed for cars. So we're just gonna walk like a car. I'm gonna be 15 minutes early, which is really great for CISA time, but not great for school time. Okay, this is so clearly made for cars. There's literally a loud speaker that's talking and a line of cars. So I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. The books have been acquired and we're done. I'm really surprised, happy, and all the positive adjectives that it was so easy because Sam, she went and she said it took her 2 hours to get out of there. and that the line was like basically the entire length of our school. And so I just had this like mental image of me standing in line and like being hungry and everyone not social distancing and trying to eat my granola bar under my mask without taking it off. But I was in and out within 30 minutes. So I think they really got it together after a couple days. It's funny to be back in the building because I don't miss going to school, but I definitely do miss like the social aspect. So like even just getting to stand in a hallway in silence with a bunch of other people was like, I miss this. PSA, always wear your mask. Look at my great little struggle baby hairs. Okay, let's have a little talk about status. Status, it's like an acting exercise. Everyone might think that I have lower status because I don't have a car, and on top of that, I don't know how to drive. But here's the thing. When all the cars are backed up, there I am just zooming past, just walking past the car line. I don't need a car because then I would just go and sit in the line, right? And also, I might have lower status, but I have better fitness because I'm carrying like 15 textbooks and walking 2 miles. So put that in your CISA tote and smoke it. Pew. Little light reading. Wow, and I already got my exercise. It's like I've done everything I need to do for today. Honestly, I might have to do a walk with my textbooks in my backpack more often because I feel really happy, and I promised my English teacher I would walk every day because she made us set physical goals. But yeah, I'm like vibing, and I don't know, maybe that was just because I saw other people today, but 10 out of 10 would recommend wearing your mask, staying 6 feet away. Stay 6 feet away, wear your mask. Happy senior picture day. We're on the way to go. My dad's already waiting in the car, but here's my outfit real quick. I'm wearing this top from Topshop Nordstrom's and my jeans Levi's, my Air Force Ones, and no makeup. Do not underestimate the power of a lip gloss because that really brought this whole look together. And then I have these clips from Kohl's and jewelry from Brighton, and we're off and we're gonna go take some photos. I'm a little bit nervous, but we're raring and we're ready to go. My dad is going to get his mask. I have this mask that I just made, but I'm gonna have to take it off for the photo. I decided to do no makeup just because I don't feel like myself when I'm wearing makeup, and I want this picture to look like me. This photo place is like 3 towns away from my high school, so I don't know why it's so far. I'm wearing this lip gloss from pretty sure Forever 21. One of my friends gave it to me for my birthday, and I'm wearing both the Lash Paradise and the Teal CoverGirl mascara. Other essentials: bring a brush so you can brush out those wavies that we saw I didn't do for my ID photo. And then bring a water, and I brought a bar, one from Trader Joe's, which I don't really like, but what can you do? It's all we had. Fashion icon. Woo! Mom loves in my vlogs when I film my feet, so this one's for her. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, so it's the next day. Pictures went relatively smoothly. It really only took like 5 minutes. It was crazy. We were like in and out. But I do have a couple funny stories. So when we got there, there was like a little corridor that you went into, and they took your temperature in there before they let you in. And so as they're taking my temperature, I look through and there's a window, and I see this guy who asked me out last year, and it was like really awkward, and I was just like, of course, this sir had to be here. And so then I walk in and I like try to keep my eyes down, and of course like the only seat is the seat all the way across the lobby where I have to walk right in front of him. So I just like the most awkward shuffle in the world, just keeping my eyes down, and I sit down, and so then I like give him like a little glance. I'm like trying to like see what he's wearing, you know, check out these outfits, what everybody else, am I on par with the fashion for senior photos? And he's wearing this like bright blue suit. It's like bright blue and an America tie. And I'm not gonna say part of my problem with him was that he was a Trump supporter, but that's a factor now. And he's the only person in the entire building with no mask on, like sitting next to his mom who has a mask on. And I was like, this sir. And then he gets up, and because they call his name, and he's wearing cowboy boots with his bright blue suit, his America tie, and his no mask. And he sits down, and then the lady's like, you can keep your mask on. And he doesn't put a mask on. So we do not support not mask wearing. If you have to go out, you have to wear a mask. Put your mask on. So then we got the same cashier that he had, and we're sitting there, and as we're like checking out or whatever, he comes walking out of the photo where they take the photos, and it's like right next to us, and the cashier like gets all flustered, and she's like da 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 da, and we're like, oh, like, are you okay? And she was like, yeah, like we asked him to wear a mask and he wouldn't, and he kept refusing, and like, I'm just glad he's leaving. It's like the tea. So that's story number 1. And then story number 2, oh my gosh. So they say, okay, so your total for your photo session will be $33, $32, and then to buy the photos later online will be $175 for one photo. But it's not about the crazy price. But so she goes, that'll be $33, $32. And my dad goes, oh, okay. And so he's gonna pay in cash. And so he like hands her the cash, and he does a couple coins and to like get the exact change. And he thinks he's giving her the exact, or I think he's giving her the exact. And then he goes, you can keep the change. And I was like, oh wow, like Mr. Moneybags over here. And I was like, oh, like how much extra did he give her? Like a couple extra cents, a couple extra dollars. So I'm watching her as she's counting the money, and she's like, oh my gosh, like, are you serious? Like, wow, like thank you so much. And you can tell she's had a hard day. She just had to deal with Mr. Cowboy Boots no mask. And she's like, wow, thank you. And so she counts the money, and then she kind of like falters, and she counts it again, and then she's like, sir, it's $33, $32. And I'm watching her count the money, and she has a 20, a 5, and 3 ones, which is not $33. For all you non-math people, like me too, I was like, that just does not seem right. So my dad pulls out his wallet, and so I was like, oh, like he's gonna go for the 20. But then he goes for the 1, and he hands her the $1, and he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, what is going on? But this was like so slow. Like he slowly took out his bag, and they opened it up, opens his wallet. So then he gives her the $1, and he closes the wallet, closes the bag, puts it all away. And then she's like, no, sir, it's $33, $32. And then they both just look at each other, and they're like, and then my dad was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then he pays her the right amount. So then she goes and she takes it to the cash register. Mind you, he started off with, you can keep the change, when he was $10 short. Oh my gosh. And so then I was like, Dad, like, what is going on? And he's like, oh, that was my mistake. I thought I had a $25 bill. It's like, Dad, a $25 bill? What are you talking about? So that was extremely embarrassing. That $25 bill, oh my goodness. Anyway, so then we paid, and it worked all out, and then they took us to the back, and we took our photos. I was hoping to get some B-roll of the backs, like behind the scenes, but they said no cameras back there because they don't want anybody taking a free photo when they could charge you $200 for a print. So that's the end of that. Today is the last day of summer, so I'm gonna FaceTime with my friends from school, Mel and Alyssa, who you guys met in the homecoming vlog. If you missed it last year, go check out what it was like when we could still go outside. And we're just gonna hang out and catch up, just like we would have on the first day of school. Yeah, the news is crazy right now.
Yes, I need a thing to do.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm not freaking out, I'm really okay. I'm totally chill, or I will be someday. Cause I'm so near the top, but there's so many mountains to climb. There are plans to be planned, drills to be drilled. Cause this dream that I dreamed is becoming fulfilled. And I plan to enjoy it, but right now I don't have the time. Fading on Campbell, an average My one perfect moment.